The human body's functional systems. 1. Command system. This system is primarily composed of the brain, which is responsible for thinking and for issuing commands to the body. The brain works through the nervous system to gather information from different parts of the body and to relay instructions so we can quickly respond to various external stimuli. However, the routine operations of our internal organs are not directly commanded by the brain. We see evidence of this in lower organisms that have no brain. They can't run away or attack and generally make only slow, unconscious movements, yet they still breathe, absorb nutrients, and excrete waste. This suggests that the brain likely evolved later, as an organ allowing more complex creatures to adapt to external environments and move quickly when needed. When comparing the human body to a company's computer network, the brain acts more like the CEO's terminal, rather than the server. Each organ is akin to a specialized server with its own functions. In other words, the brain is more like a user of the body's systems, while the various organs handle much of the maintenance and operations. 2. Energy supply system. Any standalone system needs its own energy supply subsystem, like a computer's power supply or a car's fuel system. The human body also has an energy supply system, but it's far more complex. We consume a wide variety of foods that cannot be used immediately as energy in the same way a computer uses electricity or a car uses gasoline. Instead, after we eat, the body must transform food into usable energy through intricate processes. Digestive system breaks down food into materials the body can use. Blood-building processes primarily happen during proper rest and sleep, converting these materials into blood and other substances that store and carry energy. Cardiovascular system distributes that energy, via blood, throughout the body. Just as a car can't run without fuel, or if its fuel line is clogged, and a computer can't function without power, the human body can suffer severe harm, or even death, if it lacks sufficient energy. Many chronic diseases may actually stem from persistent energy shortages. To diagnose diseases accurately and identify their root causes, we need a way to measure the body's energy level, similar to checking a computer's voltage or a car's fuel gauge, and methods to quickly replenish that energy when it's low. Only then can we truly address and overcome illness. Stopwatch equals 1000. 3. Resource management system. We often talk about overdrafting our physical strength when we're chronically sleep-deprived or working beyond our limits. Some people feel they get even more energetic the longer they push themselves, while others notice declining vitality. Yet both groups often continue functioning without immediate severe health issues, suggesting that the body has a sort of resource management system, akin to software in a computer, dynamically reallocating resources as needed. When daily energy production isn't sufficient, this resource management system taps into various stored reserves elsewhere in the body. People may sustain overdraft behavior for years without collapsing, precisely because the body prioritizes critical functions and draws resources from less vital areas. This is similar to an organization transferring funds from one department to another to keep the main business afloat. TCM interpretation, Yin and Yang. In traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, Yin is akin to stored or reserve energy. Yang, often described as qi or vital energy, refers to the body's daily energy production and circulation. Yin deficiency, Yin Su, means stored energy is being depleted. Yang deficiency, Yang Su, indicates insufficient daily energy production or qi. Yin deficiency with excess fire, Yin Su Hua Sheng, suggests large-scale depletion of reserves, creating an internal heat or fire. Yin and Yang both deficient, Yin Yang Yang Su, means both daily energy and reserved energy are nearly used up. Like a company's finances, when the budget is strong, everything is well maintained and operations run smoothly. But once finances tighten, less critical departments see funding cuts. In the body, that can appear as reduced blood supply to certain organs, leading to visible changes such as skin darkening, more age spots, or weight gain from unprocessed waste building up under the skin. Reduced spleen blood flow affects the body's internal diagnosis/repair system. In TCM, the spleen is important for processing nutrients and orchestrating distribution. People who are constantly busy might never feel ill, but when they finally rest, they get sick because the body, now with slightly more energy, can finally trigger repair and present symptoms. Reduced liver blood flow decreases blood filtration frequency, causing gums and lips to darken and potentially leading to liver hardening over time. Reduced kidney blood flow lowers the amount of blood sent for filtration, causing progressively lighter, more diluted urine. In severe cases, it can look almost like water and may be misdiagnosed as chronic kidney problems, like uremia. Sometimes, the real issue is insufficient total blood volume or energy to supply the kidneys. Reduced lung blood flow impairs water distribution in the body, leading to a darker, drier complexion and noticeable thinning. When the body completely runs out of easy sources to cut, it may start breaking down muscle tissue for energy, which is how diabetes can arise. In TCM, this is often associated with yin and yang both deficient. Prolonged modern lifestyles and certain medical practices can push our resource management system into constant overdraft, paving the way for chronic illnesses like hyperthyroidism, which TCM may call yin deficiency with excess fire, or diabetes, yin yang liang su. An experienced TCM practitioner can recognize signs of energy distribution issues through observation of the body's indicators, as understanding one's qi level is considered the first and most essential step in TCM diagnosis. Although classical TCM texts don't explicitly name a resource management system, the concept is fundamental to TCM thinking. 4. Diagnostic repair system. Most of us have experienced cuts or scrapes on our hands or feet. Medical treatment typically involves disinfecting, applying ointment, or dressing the wound, but the actual healing, tissue repair and regeneration, comes from the body itself. It's the same for internal organs. The body diagnoses damage and initiates repair work from within. This process is extraordinarily sophisticated. The body must identify the location and extent of damage, signal the area to form protective tissue, like a scab, grow new tissue beneath the scab that seamlessly integrates with surrounding cells. All of this requires a large amount of vital energy, qi. If the body has adequate qi, repairs proceed smoothly. When qi is insufficient, the body will triage repairs and may delay fixing non-critical problems. TCM heavily emphasizes the body's self-repair mechanisms. Treatments focus on boosting the body's energy or removing barriers that prevent normal repair, thereby enhancing natural healing. For instance, during tissue repair, you might see redness, swelling, or pus around a wound. Similar processes occur inside the body, manifesting as pain, coughing, phlegm, or fatigue when an organ heals. In TCM, these symptoms are often seen as evidence of your body's intelligence at work, rather than simply malfunction. So rather than immediately suppressing symptoms, TCM aims to support the healing process. In Western medicine, these same symptoms might be interpreted as errors in the body's functions, often leading to treatments designed to halt them. 5. Waste clearance system. Every part of the body, down to each cell, produces waste through metabolism. If organ function declines or the body's overall vitality is impaired, waste transport can get backed up, clogging channels, meridians, and causing further deterioration in the organs and their respective energy pathways. In our youth, strong qi helps keep these pathways clear, so most people have firm skin without excess tissue or wrinkles. As we age and qi weakens, waste clearance slows, and we accumulate extra fat, discolorations, or wrinkles. TCM techniques like acupressure and acupuncture can help remove this buildup, supporting the body's natural waste disposal processes. If the waste is efficiently cleared and qi remains abundant, one can maintain a more youthful, healthy state for longer. From a physiological standpoint, the liver and kidneys filter blood. The lungs expel waste gases. The digestive tract excretes solid waste. The skin eliminates some waste through sweat and heat. Meanwhile, the heart, spleen, blood vessels, and meridians provide the transportation network. 6. Peripheral functional systems. These include the limbs, sensory organs, the 5 senses, skin, and reproductive organs, which all interact directly with the outside world. In TCM, these areas often show the outward signs of disease, but the root cause usually lies within the internal organs. Addressing only external symptoms while ignoring the deeper cause is like fixing a broken computer peripheral without checking the main processor. Even if symptoms improve for a time, problems are likely to recur. 7. Network systems. The human body's network is far more complex than any computer network. It must transmit not just data but also energy, nutrients, waste products, and immune signals. We can categorize it as follows. Meridian, Jingluo, system. TCM identified these channels thousands of years ago, although for a long time they weren't verified by modern anatomy. In 1998, researchers in China found evidence that meridian pathways have unique features, including parallel capillary structures and possible fiber optic-like properties. There also appears to be fluid flow along these meridians, which may explain how herbal medicines or other therapies can follow specific pathways in the body. The meridians seem to handle both information transfer and material transport. Blood vessel system. Transports blood for energy supply and waste removal. Nervous system. Facilitates communication between the brain and various organs, carrying sensory information in and sending motor commands out. Lymphatic system. The body's defense network, responsible for detecting foreign invaders and dispatching white blood cells where they're needed. By looking at the body as a comprehensive system of hardware, software, and networks, we see how it can operate autonomously and why we develop chronic diseases when the equilibrium is disturbed. Conclusion. This text uses TCM's holistic view to compare the human body to an independently functioning system. The brain is the command center, not the micromanager of organ functions. The energy supply system, digestion, blood production, and circulation, provides vital nourishment. The resource management system, akin to a software manager, reallocates energy under stress or overdraft conditions. The diagnostic repair system initiates healing when resources allow. The waste clearance system ensures proper detoxification and removal of metabolic byproducts. The peripheral functional systems, limbs, senses, etc., interact with the outside world and show outward signs of internal imbalances. The network systems, meridians, blood vessels, nerves, lymph, ensure information and resources travel throughout the body. From this angle, TCM's approach to symptoms and treatments becomes more understandable. Rather than simply attacking symptoms, TCM often seeks to restore the body's overall balance and energy flow so it can heal itself. Recognizing the body's intelligence in dealing with what we perceive as illness is a key element of TCM philosophy.